I don't know if this is working. I don't think it's working. Oh. All right, here we are. What's up, everybody? It's Def Shogun, freelance illustrator and graphic designer. Tonight, we're going to continue working on the Careless Bears. It's just a little spin-off of the Care Bears for the 80s, 90s cartoon show. If you know, you know. These guys are a little more adult-themed. Not necessarily dirty, per se. Some are. But yeah, thanks for joining. I'm going to go tell my Discord people that I managed to figure out how to do this. So now we've got multi-cam, multi-stream going on here. Let me bring up my my iPad. So I could turn off, bring my face cam down, a beautiful head out of the way there. There we go. Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. I could see my beautiful face. I could see your beautiful faces. How come I can't move this to the side? There you go, that works. Fantastic. All right, now I can see everything that's going on. And we're golden. What up, Samurai? How you doing, man? I'm going to have a conversation with you sometime tomorrow. We're going to discuss your upcoming Kickstarter. I'm very excited to work on. I have some plans in my head already. Sacred, hello. Tuco, hello. What's up, gang? I got the multi-camera thing set up. Huh? What do you think? We got some lights. Huh? Not too shabby. All right, so we're going to get into it here. Waste no time here with Def Shogun. I did want to show you... I didn't even get to set up my stream completely. I'm so annoyed. Like, it didn't show, like, a thumbnail or for me to place a thumbnail somewhere. I'm still trying to figure it out. But... anyway. So, last night, we did... Trailer Park Bear. Came out pretty good. And we did Gamer Dad Bear, which came out really good too. Let me go ahead and recorrect. Background iPad, okay. There we go. Let's make it a little smaller so you guys can see the full screen. Okay. Fantastico. Sergio Topi. I don't know who Sergio Topi is. Is it an artist? Is it a musician? I don't know. But, anyway. Our next bear for tonight, for this evening, that we'll be drawing digitally, is Me Time Bear. Properly named by my friend Sacred Rose in the chat here. Thank you, Sacred. I had another name for him. You can guess what it was. Didn't roll off the tongue as nice as Me Time Bear. I could say that. An Italian artist that all the famous inkers want to be. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well. I gotta check him out. What's his name? Sergio Topi. I'll take a look. We'll see. But first... I'm going to make a couple bears tonight, okay? So let's get into it. Me Time Bear, let's go. So I hope everyone's had a wonderful evening. I miss you guys. Going live regularly is... it was exhausting at some point, but now I think I just managed to really streamline it. I got to figure out the setup a little more because I had to, like, disconnect my YouTube from my OBS account and then reconnect it for some reason because it wasn't right. I don't know. I don't know these things, okay? I'm doing my best over here. You'll fall in love with his inking. I'm sure I will. All right, so let's do it. So what I like to do is I'll take the layer with my sketch, drop the opacity, create a new layer on top, and that's where I'll start inking. Now I do have my brush set here, which you see, Def Shogun set that I'm selected. This is for my sketches, my inks, some shading, and a Super Suit fiber mesh brush that I created as well. We're going to use my inking brush. These ink brush sets are available for you. The link is in the description and in my bio to go to my link tree, or you can go to my website directly at defshogun.com and you can pick them up there. Alright, so let's move this out of the way just a little bit. Can you guys hear me still? Can you guys hear me okay? Hear me good? I'm about to get into it. I like that the chat is right there. Like, I'm truly shocked. I was thinking of changing his expression to something more like, oh my god. Like something like this. You know, 2 bears, 1 cup. You know what I mean? Thank you all for joining tonight. So you guys got notifications through Discord and everything that I was live, or did YouTube push a notification? Curious. Got it from YouTube? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was thinking, should one arm be really muscular and one shouldn't? Just for that added... Should I just leave it like this? I think I'll just leave it like this. This is fine. Discord hasn't been sending notifications for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to properly utilize Discord. I'm sure it would go a lot farther if I could, if I knew how, but there's only so many hats I can wear, man. My allergies have been so bad the last few days. Sales at the Ski Mountain retail shop today. It was so busy, I survived. Wow. I guess that's a lot. 7,500 in a day. That's a lot. So what was the hot item? What was everybody buying? I know the music is low, even if you can hear it at all, but I unfortunately haven't figured out a way to stream the music from my Mac Studio to OBS as an output. It's not allowing me to do it. I can't figure out why. And they said that an update is coming to OBS for you to be able to do that with the Mac Studio. And I'm like, why is Mac Studio like the last in line to get this? Gloves, goggles, helmets, and sweatshirts. Ah, okay. No help? Whoa. So you were flying solo. Props to you. There's no way in hell I was doing it today. Wow. So you guys hear about that crazy cold winter snap coming, right? Make sure you know, take all your precautionary measures you can. Some reports are saying we could get up to like 50 below. 50 below? Wild. No. Apparently that's going to, it's like sweeping across the U.S. or something. It was supposed to hit us by Tuesday. That's just what I heard. I don't know. My information could be wrong. Okay, so inking is done on our Me Time Bear. Let's start colors. We'll turn off our sketch layer. Make our ink layer in reference mode. And what color should he be? Pink? We'll do a pink. We haven't done a pink bear in a while. I think it fits him. I'm gonna go with like a Blue Label bottle with a deep blue container, and we'll do grayed out phone, and we'll do like a happy light blue box of tissues. And we'll make his other eye blue as well. Like, whoa. And we'll keep the white as the secondary color for him, which I'm fond of. Diaz, what up, man? Welcome. Thanks for joining. What recent art have you been working on? Nothing special. Like, I've been doing a lot of logo work and like boring stuff in Adobe Illustrator, so I don't have much to show. But I have been working on some Careless Bears recently, which is something I'm doing right now. And I have a couple commissions in place right now, so I'm going to be doing quite a few cool pieces. But, you know, as a freelance illustrator, it comes with the job. You gotta get the boring stuff with the fun stuff, you know. Logo art, the best. I've been focusing a lot as far as like my private work stuff. I've been focusing on how can I show it through here? I did a rebrand of the Careless Bears. So I did some cool logo art with that. So I'm excited about that. Excited to start pushing this project again. Super hyped. Oh, I did that already. So let's bring down our colors here. Start dropping them in. Make sure we're on the right layer, of course. Boop, boop, boop. No. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Come back to that. We can make this white again. Okay, now we could shade, reference, turn that off. We'll grab our selected layer here, grab a darker shade of pink, and go to town. What site do you use for your artwork? What do you mean? Oh, you want to start a logo project today? I don't have anything in the works right now. I finished what I had to do. If that's what you're asking. Oh, for my artwork, what I'm doing here is Procreate on the iPad Pro. You know this, Diaz. Diaz is a regular. He knows this. He knows. Oh, my hand is super shaky today, guys. Crazy. Oh, my freelance? Oh, usually it's just like word of mouth. Like friends and friends of friends will message me and say, oh, I heard from this guy that you do this, stuff like that. But usually what I use is Upwork to, if I try to put my feelers out to get some different projects in my lap to see what I can get. I'll use Upwork. I've had, I guess you could say it's like limited success with Upwork, but it's still better than what I've gotten with LinkedIn. I haven't gotten nothing with LinkedIn. I stopped using LinkedIn like 3 years ago. I started using Upwork, and Upwork has been good. Yeah, Upwork has been cool. One of my favorite things to do on the cell phones when I draw them is have that glow. You'll see. I'm going to put a glow in. Sorry, my pen keeps hitting the mic. LinkedIn is still a thing, yeah. Believe it or not. I mean, I put LinkedIn on par with Facebook, you know. I don't get a lot from Facebook. I get more work from Instagram than Facebook. You know, it's funny, I even invested in Meta. I invested, I'll be honest, I invested like $1,000 in Meta, and that was like 2 years ago. And just within the last 2 weeks, I find like it dipped all the way down to like $400, $300. And it slowly started making its way back up. I just left it in there, and it slowly started making its way back up. So, we'll see what happens. And I invested in what is even that called? It's not Bitcoin, it's something else, but it's something similar to like Bitcoin that everyone's going to be using. Apparently, it's what they keep saying. All right, now we'll add the glow. We'll add a blue light, airbrush, make the effect. We'll do like a vivid light. Just blow it out this way. And then we'll delete it from here. Not bad. Okay. And that's my little girl's artwork. Amazing, right? Amazing. Look at the little smiley face. Okay, next up, our second bear of the night. We're going to be doing Sloppy Drunk Bear. You know those people. Sloppy drunk all the time. It mistakenly sometimes sounds a little bit like a Donald Trump in there at some point. It's going to be very bigly. I've not experimented with Adobe Fresco, no. Alright, let's see. So again, we'll drop our opacity on our sketch. Create a new layer. I have my ink brush set to 5%, as you can see it right there. Let's get into it. X was a sloppy drunk. Oh God, I had a best friend of mine was a sloppy drunk, and I was at a family event at my house, and this is my parents' house, and he was so wasted. He had come over and he was so wasted. Took an Uber, and he says, "Let's go out. We're gonna have a good time." I'm like, "No, bro, I can't go out. I'm with family right now." He's like, "Could I drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Come on in. Just try and make yourself invisible." Next thing I know, he's on the diving board, half naked, and jumps into the pool. He strips and jumps into the pool with a beer in his hand. And I'm just like, oh my God. My mom and my dad were like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm looking at you, Steve. I'm looking at you. I haven't talked to Steve in 4 years. That's what happens when you get older, man. You lose track the people you used to hang out with every day. That's the one part about getting older that I don't like. Does that make sense? Just not a fan of that. I miss my friends. Low key, miss my friends. But you know, life pulls you along the current. You have no choice but to comply. How long did it take for me to get my line control? Probably about a year, honestly. If I look back at some of my older stuff before I did figured out how to line digitally, it was rough. But I used to do it on paper with ink and stuff, so I had I guess a better understanding than most before I went digital, you know. And I hadn't drawn all day, so now that I'm warming up, I'm moving a little faster. Like, that's when the muscle memory pops in. It's like, oh, hey, we've done this before. You know? Recognize the lifestyle and crazy friends usually aren't included. That's right, Tuco. That's right. But this is before I had my family. This happened way before I had my family. So I'll make sure you guys can see me okay. I think you can. Face cam. Let's move it over a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit, you know? Can you show us the project you got to do? What are you talking about, DS? What project? My commission stuff? I would. I guess I could. Should I have him pointing? Like, yeah, this is right.
Listen, you talk to me when I remember the time.
Oh, I had a friend, Chris Weissman. He used to be such a close talker. It made me think of that. He used to get up on my face.
Listen, dude, I gotta tell you. This one time, I just love you, man. This is friendship, man.
I'm like, yeah, I know, bro. I know. I love you too, bro. Hair, ears out, sunglasses, and a hat. I love that. Sacred. I mean, I did do a Wednesday bear, so I think it bear is suitable. Everybody knows this guy. Just a little detail here and there. Okay, we could turn off our pencils. I like him. He's cute. He's like, I like you, guy. You're all right there. What color should it be? Like golden brown, like beer? I think that works. That's what I'm picturing. So we'll turn our ink to reference, create a new layer underneath our inks, and drop the colors in. And I'm thinking maybe a lighter brown for secondary colors. And maybe a pink for the tongue. And we'll do a rich brown for the drink. Oh, I forgot. I gotta do his finger. All right, for the drink, we'll do go with a rich brown. I'm just gonna make it all one color for now, but I'll fix it. Disappears, and when you find him, he's smoking cigarettes in the parking lot with someone they don't know. Yep. Who also doesn't want them around? Exactly. Alright, so I have an idea here. So I'm gonna grab just this. I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna go up to my hue saturation. I'm gonna try and change the glass to something light. Again, we're going to select it, then we're going to do the opacity on it. Just this piece, though. To like 50%, and then underneath that, I'm going to go in. And add the brown. And I'll just draw around the ice cubes. See, some of these little details, they can take a while, but it's okay. It's worth it, you know? I'll go with the lighter brown, and we'll just make the ice cubes a lighter brown. Without a cigarette. Congratulations, Sacred! I still have one or two here and there. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. But I still do once in a while. Whoa. Oh, did this change the... Oh, it did. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Watch this. Ready? So we'll go here. Grab our airbrush with an eraser. This way we could see through. There you go. See? It's all about problem solving here, guy. That's how you do it. I'll go with like a very light... Drop our background color a little bit, color in our teeth, and our little nose. We'll go back to our background, put it back where it's at, and then we'll go back through here, turning off that reference info, select our color, drop our color down a little bit. Go with a thicker brush, we can get more in a swoop. Put that blue? What blue? You my boy, Blue. That's good. Actually, I'm gonna go in there. I should go over it with a nice light blue. Even lighter. Video on how you made the steampunk bear. Legendary. Yeah, I mean, if you want, I could show you. I could show you a time lapse in a little bit, if you're willing to stick around. That is. No, I gave up on Inktober, if I'm honest. Completely honest, I gave up on Inktober. I had the Penguino Kickstarter going and everything, I think. And, okay, alright, okay. Hiccup.
I love you, dude. You're freaking amazing, you know? We used to go hang out sometimes and have a really good time. So, do you have a bathroom I can use?
You know. Hey, what up, Sajin? What's up? Okay. Alright, we finished 2 bears. I don't know how long this live has been going for. Does it tell me? It doesn't say. It says everything but that. 40 minutes? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so. You want to see Steampunk Bear? Let's take a look at Steampunk Bear. So here's Steampunk Bear. Now I shaded him a little differently. Instead of using the hard shading that I do with Def Inks, I used my soft airbrush for the shading. That's what gives it that softer and I just want to, so it gives it that softer gradient of color, right? So I did the same thing, you know, I did the sketch, then I did the inks, and then I started putting down the colors, and then each color had its own layer, then eventually I put the layers together. And then here, as you can see, there's a little red hue coming like right around here, right? And that's this layer right here, which is a vivid light layer. So I made it red to give it that more rustic feel with a little color of red. And then I put the smoke behind him. And the smoke behind him is just that in the elements section of your Procreate, you'll get the go to elements. Those are the clouds right there. That's the clouds I used. And then I put them on their own layer, and then I just went in and say I have the layer selected. I go over here, and then I hit Gaussian blur, and I could blur it out even more. See, so that's what I did. If you want, I could show you the time lapse. Of course, when I was drawing, it didn't start out as a careless bear, obviously. Talk to you later, guys. Sacred, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate your support. Have a good night. Get some rest. Yes, my DPI is always 300, at least 300. Sometimes I'll have a project that calls for something higher because it'll go on a billboard or something, but it's very rare. So usually everything I do is at 300. 300 DPI. So see, what I did around there is, see, and noticed I did a thicker outline around the whole character. Then I started refining the colors and stuff. Then as you see, I went with an airbrush and I started shading and highlighting. Oh, it doesn't show you my movements. It's only showing you my brush strokes. But yeah, I zoom in all the time. And I encourage you to zoom in as much as you'd like to, as much as you want to. Because you can't do that on paper. You know, growing up, I couldn't zoom in, zoom out, and stuff like that. But yeah. That's it. Gang, gang. Okay, so there's your trailer park, gamer dad, alone time or me time bear, and absurdly drunk, inappropriately drunk bear, which I love. Next up, we're going to be doing tomorrow. We'll go live tomorrow, and we're going to do pizza lover, and Wu-Tang Bear. I'm excited to work on Wu-Tang Bear. It's going to be really freaking cool. So, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. If you learned anything, if I helped you out with anything, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and hit the like. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, because this video is going to play. It'll be in my past live section, so you'll be able to view it whenever you want. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you again for hanging out with me tonight. I am going to go now and get something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, probably play a little Call of Duty, get those dubs. But thank you all again so much for your support. You guys are amazing. Werewolf, Samurai, thank you. Be good, everybody. How come you don't make all the bears like him? That bear is off the charts. Because that bear took almost 2 hours to do. So I'm trying to make the bears in a way that's a little more easier to manage as I work. As you can see, some bears have less detail. Some bears have more detail. Like, for example, putting a bear in a wheelchair. Or giving a bear a shotgun with a hat and a collar. You know who that is. I think you do. Some bears are just easier to draw than others, That's a colorblind bear for my boy Dwayne. Oh, thank you. See, like, some bears are just easier than others to draw, a more simple style. I like the MetaQuest bear. It came out pretty good. But yeah, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for hanging out with me again tonight. And I will be live again tomorrow around 8 p.m. EST, somewhere in there. So make sure you hit that sub button, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, everybody. Peace.